right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises. Let me say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles, elder bishops, here in Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. I'm the brother Taza Ward from the GMS New Jersey camp, and just here to do another lesson in hopes to feed the Lord's lambs, the hopeful elect, and that you get something from the lesson that builds upon your faith toward Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Got a couple videos I like to play, and without further ado, let's just get into it.
15-minute cities is something that the WEF has created called C40, and it's called C40 cities. I would urge you to certainly look on the internet about it. Basically, you won't be able to drive a petrol or diesel car anymore. You'll have to buy electric. If you want food, you will get a calorie controlled system sent to you by text saying this is what you can eat today, this is what you can have today. If you violate any of these things, they'll freeze your bank account. That is the next step. These are stages in which they're going to implement this stuff, and this was signed up by the WEF, and the WEF has signed up with our mayor in London as the chair, and he has gone around the world to communicate this C40 to all of the countries in the world, and most of the countries are looking at adopting it. Now I am going to abolish it. It is a hopeless position. We are going to be in an open prison, or shall we say a COVID, for the rest of our lives. We will not be able to work unless it's in our 15-minute city. It's diabolical. It's not right. This is not the right thing, and it's been hidden from the public. No one's talking about it.
Right. So, we're talking about it. The prophets, the men of the Lord. All right. We've been talking about it a couple years now. How Esau, Edom, all right, the elite, the house of Esau that run the world, call the shots, pull the strings. They're establishing their NWO, and this new system, right, that they're striving to establish is the beast system, which really goes back to the pagan Roman Empire, but more modernized. And this time, what you call the fourth industrial revolution, they're looking to merge man and technology together, making a man become transhuman. And that's the way that they can fully control you as if they're the most high. All right. So I'm gonna play that video back because he's talked about the smart cities and how it's slavery, and it's something that I spoke about a couple times. The sinister part of this technology is that the power and the control that they're gonna have over you is gonna be worse than being in hard bondage slavery. It's going to be worse than having a yoke of iron around your neck, because with this technology that they're embedding and establishing, they're going to be able to read your thoughts. This is where the scriptures come in play. The Lord talks about the MOTB, the mark of the beast. That's Revelations 13:16. He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in his right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So that mark goes into the Greek word charagma, all right, which is a device implanted underneath the skin. And if you go into the root word of charagma, which is charax, it's the actual instrument that puts the charagma underneath the skin. So it's no getting around it, okay? It's no getting around it, all right? We know what the MOTB is. Now, for you out there that think otherwise and what the mark of the beast is, that's on you. Because they're going to roll this thing out, all right? And they're going to cause all right, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And right hand and forehead is just really an indicator. Right now, Elon Musk is, the top brain chip guy, even though there's many different companies. He's not the only one. He's just the famous one, the famous company Neuralink that made more public to put brain chips in the brain. to put microchips in the brain, excuse me, because there's a lot more when you look it up that specialize in putting chips inside the brain. So if you can put it in the brain, you damn sure you know they can put it inside your hand. And you already had a few years ago, us brothers, you know, of the Hopeful Elect, brothers here in Great Millstone, all right, been prophesizing week in, week out, in season, out of season, year round. We showed you plenty of videos out there that you had Sweden, they had a chip party, all right, they taking transportation with a microchip in their hand, all right, a micro C-hip, you know, that micro C-hip is game changer. You know, it's also a way to identify yourself. You know, it has all your credentials on there, where you live, you know, your photo, your medical records and things like that. It's a game changer, and they're selling it by the way of convenience. You know, oh, it's so convenient. You know, so fast, so quick. The lines are shorter. You know, you might go to the airport. The lines ain't too long. You just walk through. You know, get on your plane. It saves you the stress and the waiting period of, you know, getting on the plane and stuff. So these things are going to take place. They have to build their infrastructure. So like he said, you know, smart cities. So let's play that back.
15-minute cities is something that the WEF has created called C40, and it's called C40 cities. I would urge you to certainly look on the internet about it. Basically, you won't be able to drive a petrol or diesel car anymore. You'll have to buy electric. If you want food, you will get a calorie controlled system sent to you by text saying,
look at that, a calorie control, they controlling your food. And he said calorie control. Now, for those out there that don't work out, that's not into dieting, you don't know about this. You probably seen it on social media. But for those men and women that's on social media working out, you know, they care so much about their outward appearance, how in shape they look, you know. Or hey, you might got those that look to lose weight. You know, all of us brothers looking to lose some type of weight, you know, and get in some type of shape. So it's not a bad thing. But what you do know, you know about calorie deficit. You have to, well, some say the science of losing weight is a calorie deficit. So, you know, you make sure that you clock your calories. And, you know, Jake, you know, kind of, you know, we don't even season our food with a measuring. We measure with the eye. So counting calories could be, you know, tedious to someone, you know, because Jake kind of do things on the fly and do things with the eye, if that makes sense. So let me wind this back. So imagine this, the mind control tell you on how much food you can eat, right? Based on the calories they want you to stay under. Check that out, man. This is crazy.
Trick. If you want food, you will get a calorie controlled system sent to you by text saying, this is what you can eat today. This is what you can have today. If you violate any of these things, they'll freeze your bank account. That is the next step. These are stages in which they're going to implement this.
You see? So, okay, you might be hungry. You might be getting the you know, you might get the sweets. You got a sweet tooth, and you eat something that goes over that calorie, your ass is in trouble. Man, I gotta bring this quick precept out, man. That's why we need our Lord Yahweh Shai, and he's coming back, bro. He's coming back in fashion, you know, mighty to save, man. Because just imagine Esau having his way like this. Imagine Esau having his way like this, you know, clocking your calorie take and then penalizing you for going over the calories in which they want you to have, or, you know, they want you to have your weight a certain way. So this is John chapter 10 verse 10. This is our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. So Yahweh Shai said, look, the thief, who is the thief? The thief today is Edom. All right, the house of Esau. He the one that rules the world. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Malachi the 1st chapter, they are the borders of wickedness. They are the wicked, man. and they run the world. They call the shots and pull the strings. They control finance, they control your entertainment, they control everything. This is why certain people realize that, you know, they call it the Matrix, you know, because everything is based on witchcraft and what they want you to know, you know, and what they want you to believe. They control your minds, all right? They control the way that you think because they put things in front of you like television and entertainment. You know, they sell you certain things. So you're growing up thinking that life is like this when in all reality is not. This is why I said many times ago that everybody's living their life a lie. And this is why you get stressed. You got demons. People are influenced by influencers. You know, taking advice from social media and actually in the real world, you using it against your loved ones. You know. So anyway, let me read it again. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. And that's what that is. You know, you're going to control people's calories. You know, you're going to control what people can eat. Man, that's torture. And also, too, you know, dieting is spiritual. Sometimes you diet good and sometimes you discipline. Sometimes, you know, you got to, you know, you might stop dieting so strict. You know, so who the hell is the government, right, to tell you all year round what you can eat and what you can't? It says, I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So Yahushua is coming to give us life, man. Real life, man. A true living. And he said that we're going to have it more abundantly. More abundantly. We're going to have all the resources, man. We're going to have more than what a heart could wish for. More than enough. You know? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for our Lord to come back so the kingdom will be here. All right? Jacob's kingdom for the Israelites, the elect. All right? So let's continue.
You want food, you will get a calorie controlled system sent to you by text saying this is what you can eat today. This is what you can have today. If you violate any of these things, they'll freeze your bank account. That is the next step. These are stages in which they're going to implement this stuff. And this was signed up by the WEF, and the WEF has signed up with our mayor in London as the chair. And he has gone around the world to communicate this C40 to all of the countries in the world. And most of the countries are looking at adopting it. Now, I am going to abolish it. It is a hopeless position. We are going to be in an open prison, or shall we say a COVID, for the rest of our lives. We will not be able to work unless it's in our 15-minute city. It's diabolical. It's not a right. This is not the right.
Yeah, and that's torture too. And you know how Edom like the vagabond or travel, right? They like to go places and see the world. So imagine, you know, you can't travel outside of your city. You stuck. You know what it remind me of? The show, Black Mirror. You know, that's exactly what this is, man. You know, that's the reality that they want for you to have in this life, man.
Thing. And it's been hidden from the public. No one's talking about it.
Alright, so let's play the next video.
Today, most of the countries in the world are considering using CBDCs. And once this kind of power is unleashed, it may be nearly impossible to reverse it.
Wait, so what are CBDCs?
Central bank digital currencies. Instead of being completely uncontrolled, this money is completely controlled.
Why would banks want to create their own digital money when they already control our paper money?
Because they can't control how you use your paper money. Once it leaves the bank, it becomes hard to trace and nearly impossible to control. CBDCs would allow the government to completely control the money, to spy on everything you buy. Imagine the government taxing you instantly, seizing your money whenever they feel like it. Say the wrong thing in a post, poof, you're a terrorist. And poof, no more money in your bank account.
You heard that? Now they made a cartoon about the CBDC. So let's move on.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats.
Nah, that's Roseanne. Alright. Speaking of Tucker Carlson. Whatever his name is. Tucker, yeah.
They're full on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you
do.
spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that He opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go in to vote for Trump, that He will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. They're doing it. There are so many victims. There are so many victims. There are so many children victims that are now adults. The epidemic in America is child sexual abuse, and I just want people to see it. I want people to open up their eyes and see how prevalent and horrible it is. 1 of 3 girls, 1 of 4 boys in this country today. It's just horrible, and you just can't lie it away anymore. It's going to get more and more apparent, and you got to choose your side.
All right, so you heard it, man. I'm gonna end it with that. You know, this is a wicked ass society, man. You know, and all the truth is coming out. This devil's being exposed. You know, Apostle Paul said that he said that he shall be revealed in his time, the son of perdition. And that's exactly what he is, the son of perdition. Esau, Edom, the wicked. You know, you got celebrities like her out here telling the truth. Better take heed, man. You know, so this is a wicked world we living in. So that's why it's very important for us brothers and you few sisters that believe, you know, continue to pray until Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and that He shorten the days for the elect sake. You know, pray for the kingdom, man. You know, let me see this real quick.
In Japan, even walking generates electricity.
Alright, so you know, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops here in Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.